After the saves of the Seattle and Philadelphia tracks, and the debacle that was Foxborough, East Rutherford and the track crew could breathe a sigh of relief with an all-too-rare respite from full Northeast Coast in April track triage. Letter-perfect conditions greeted racers, teams, and fans in New Jersey. And then the battle ensued. Or not. Cooper Webb was fastest in first qualifying, and for most of the second, before his time was eclipsed by Chase Sexton, only for both to be bettered at the end by the other Cooper, Justin. Chase won his heat race convincingly. And then it was more Cooper on Cooper crime in the second heat. Of course, the elder Cooper came out on top, setting up the showdown to come in the main event. That battle didn't happen. Despite gating well and moving into second behind Sexton in the first lap, Webb couldn't match the Chase pace. The race was never in doubt. There would be no last-minute heroics by Webb, and by uneventful race's end, the Chaser was nearly 15 seconds clear of the points leader. Justin Barcia appeared poised to take his first podium of the year in front of the near-home crowd, but faltered 18 laps in. And in the end, it was a pair of KTM teammates beating a pair of Coopers, Star Racing teammates, with Sexton finishing nearly half a lap clear of Webb, and Aaron Plessinger scored another podium in front of Jay Coop. And so Sexton continues to take aim at Cooper's points lead. 5 wins in a row was a big ask, but he went back-to-back and now has 5 victories to Webb's 4. Webb, in turn, retains a 9-point advantage with 3 rounds to go. One can imagine what might have been, but even with the absence of the legend Eli Tomac and the legend in the making Jet Barnes, this season ranks up there as perhaps the best ever. This is now Act 2 of the video structure, wherein I intone with a narrative about back when, and then show highlights of previous notable events held in the host city, of which there are none. Well, virtually none. Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, PA hosted its first Supercross race on May 13, 1978. It didn't go well for the stadium, but did for Bob Hanna, taking the win in a semi-muddy mess in his second championship season. The only known or findable footage of that race does exist. It has only appeared in the form of under the credits film shown on Moto World. It can't be arsed to determine the exact interval, but the Moto World TV show with Larry Meyer made its broadcast debut in 1984. So, do your own math. You've doubtlessly already watched it, but if you haven't, Davey Coombs, whose dad was the part promoter of that race, and, as an aside, a top-shelf guy I liked a lot. He gives a fairly fascinating account of the short and not-so-sweet history of Pittsburgh on the Racer X channel. If you haven't already seen it, I have no idea what you're doing watching this. Link is in the description. At first view, the two successive sections of whoops is the story of the New Jersey race that was. But upon reflection, a different perspective emerges. Yes, the back-to-back whoops did cater to Sexton's skill set over Webb, and it can be argued that Chase skimming both sets throughout, while Coop reverted to jumping, was the determining factor. Though many attributed Sexton's win to his performance in the whoops, a detailed segment analysis shows he consistently outperformed Webb across nearly the entire track, with only a small portion of his overall lead actually coming from the whoop sections. Statistics are not entertainment, so we'll gloss right over the particulars. Suffice it to say, Pittsburgh could well prove pivotal. Chase has been excellent in both Denver and Salt Lake in recent seasons, and if he dances into the final two rounds, only 6 points down, for weeks, it seemed that Webb has been in control. This week, the roles are reversed, and it's time for Coop to stop the bleeding. After all, he was shot down in Philly. Then, the wounds went a little deeper in East Rutherford. And hey, if you like this video, please like this video. Maybe we'll tap the subscribe button. Leave a comment if you know how to type. Meanwhile, thanks for watching this.
And felt good. It's been a tough week recovering from my gunshot wounds, so hopefully that heals quick. But I think it's been a great day.